Nathan, your reaction to that today?
Look, I'm disappointed we lost the game, but that's a positive performance for me today. I thought we were how we moved the ball, how we worked, how we pressed. We matched a very good West Brom side. We should have had a penalty, and you know we've been done by a set play goal with people switching off.
We need to get more chances for the strikers, don't we? Is that through build-up play, or the strikers? We need to improve there, don't we?
I think a bit of both. I think, in terms we've got great areas. I know how many crosses we've put in the box, and how many times we've been in and around it. But it's a process. I think it's been a massive improvement. I thought last week was a decent performance. I meant the Preston game, not last week. And I thought today we were much better. And we're building it. And I see a lot of positives in terms of how we play. They've grasped how we play, how we move. And they've been brave. They've worked so hard. And it's just a set play goal that's undone us against the freest scoring team in the league. So look, I'm relatively happy. I'm gutted we've lost the game, but I see a real improvement in us there.
Do you think is it just shutting off for a few seconds for their goal? I mean, we did look solid, didn't we, throughout the game? It was just the goal that...
Look, it's a lack of process. They've gone against what we put on the board. That's what they've done, and that's what's happening. It won't happen again. I promise you that, right? I promise you that. It won't happen again. But what they've done, they've tried to do their own thing. And said, oh, well, mark him up. No, stick to us on the board. And that's what's cost us today. That's what's cost us. We should have had a penalty as well, because it's clear on ball, which we're disappointed with. But in terms of a performance, I see real progress. Real progress. Do
you think that it was a fair decision to give the free kick by the referee for the goal? I thought it was a bit harsh myself.
Well, I'll have to have a look at those things. But it was a very competitive, physical game. So there was a lot of free kicks that either manager, I think, could have contested. But look, we can't switch off. We can't just take matters into our own hands. We've got to defend, and we've got to defend well. We've got to defend well, and if we do that, then it gives us an opportunity. And look, we definitely should have got something out of the game. For me, definitely.
The two new lads that you signed in the window, Bart and Vokes, they had their first game at the Bet365. Is happy with them today?
Yeah, I thought Danny was quality. I really did. I thought we looked really solid. We switched off for one set play, but in terms of Sam, he'll find his sharpness. We're getting the balls into him, but he was a real threat in the box when we got crosses in. It's just those little margins. I think we put enough crosses in. We had enough possession. We had enough play in the final third, and they had a free scope for inside, and I think we contained them for quite long periods.
The Shawcross coming on at the end, was that just to get body in there, just somebody in there, just to open drops for him?
Look, we've tried to play through them all day. We've gone around them and that. So look, we just tried to just put a bit more physicality and get in the box. And you never know, you just might have one set play that you can do that. It's not quite desperation, but it's trying to get some physicality up there. So it's not a tactical thing. It's just something that you try later on.
You move the ball around well, and so the system that you're playing, I think, works well. You stick with it and just keep going with it. Is that the plan?
Look, I thought a real parts were excellent. The trouble is that at the minute we're not being disciplined enough for the whole 90 minutes. Either we bit it open and we get conceded on a counter attack, or we got them from set play. It's the second set play since I've been done it, and that's not good enough. We've got to be better. We've got to be better. But we were much better in all-round performance today, and I want to say that if we're going to turn things round here, and not just turn things round, but the style of play and everything, then we need everyone. I need the fans to be patient. When we play a backwards ball, unless they just want me to just punt it and put two big ones up front, then the fans have got to buy into it and get into it. And if we will, when we do give them that team, then as I asked them, just be part of the process, and they need to get behind us. Now, we put enough in the box, and we got enough playing around the box, and we moved it fantastically well. Now, if they want that type of team, then that takes time. If they don't, then let me know, and I'll get a couple of giants and we'll load it into the box.